Alrighty. Welcome in. It is Monday. It is Quick Picks. Brandon got some sun playing out at the golf club. Che is just naturally tan due to his own ethnic background. And I have a spray tan.
Are my legs too muscular?
I don't think they could be.
Pretty
Che,
muscular.
I will say really quickly, Che has to get out of here. So let's go ahead and let Che rip one off.
Okay.
And then he can go. Che?
I have enough time to stay for the show, but I'll kick it off.
Kick it off.
Timberwolves -5.5. I think they're the far better team. Without Steph Curry, it's a tough spot for the Warriors. They got 30 points from Kuminga, 37 from Jimmy Butler. Like, they're going to have a tough time replicating that. I know it's at home for them, but they're very short-handed. So T-Wolves -5.5.
Well, it's interesting you say that because I believe almost the exact same thing on the other side. I think the Celtics are much better than the Knicks. I think they built 20-point leads in every single game. The last time they just stopped farting around and letting them back in it. And they finally just decided to clamp down. I think they're done fucking around, and they're a much better basketball team than the Knicks. I like Celtics -6.5.
You know what's funny? You said they're at home. You said fucking around. I'm also taking a team that should be done fucking around, and that is at home. I'm taking the Cubs on the run line. They are primed and ready for a huge bounce back spot here at home. It is beautiful outside. The entire city of Chicago is ready to go to that game tonight. And not to mention, as I said, big bounce back. They've lost 5 out of their last 7 games. They are playing the Marlins, who were just in the office. Kind of gives me a lump in my throat. Watched a couple of them run the gauntlet. But good thing the gauntlet doesn't translate to pitching because they're hitting collectively 406 off of Quantrill. So go ahead, give me the Cubbies for a big bounce back spot. Fly the W by 2+ runs.
I like that.
You like that, huh?
I like that. I think I'm going to bet that one, too.
We're going to bet it all because it's going to be in our parlay, which is what?
It's Celtics -6.5. Wolves -5.5, Cubs -1.5.
There you go.
And that parlay pays at
+568.
568. What is the chat up to today? Would love to hear from the chat.
They're going to go to the ice and go against my Golden Knights. They're going to go with the Edmonton Oilers at home, money line -120.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do? You got to hit a read, huh?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you do.
I do want to ask a question to you guys after this, though. I'm going to ask it to you now, and I want you just doing it.
All right.
Morning breakfast order at a diner/breakfast
Got
spot.
it.
Go to. Hold on.
Done.
We are brought to you by DraftKings. From every game until the trophy is lifted, the DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, odds boosts, and much more. Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5. You're going to get $200 in bonus bets. Instantly, just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code QuickPicks. One word, QuickPicks. The crown is yours. Again, download DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code QuickPicks. Bet just $5 on any wager. You get $200 in bonus bets. Instantly, that's promo code QuickPicks. Only the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
I have several.
Before we start, go ahead.
Hey, it's you. This working at this company exposes a lot of bullshit, and you Northeast New Jersey people think you own diners, think you're the only ones that have diners and breakfast diners and all that.
No, I mean diners can be everywhere.
That's fine.
Like, there are a lot.
But
in
you
New
do
Jersey,
think
fair.
you do think you have a better diner situation than anybody else.
Not
We have Waffle House down south.
Yep.
We have
I've never been to a Waffle
on
House.
every single
Fucking
corner. On every
rocks.
single corner we
and
have.
it's 24 hours a day. Have to have them. You can still smoke in.
I don't know that I've ever eaten one in the morning.
It's always been at night.
Like 2 a.m. maybe.
Very
more.
late.
But
and
anyway,
usually the town cops are in there as well.
If I'm just going to one diner for the first time, I'm going to go with scrambled eggs with cheese in them.
Yep.
I usually get bacon and sausage because you never know if the place is bacon or sausage is better, so I
That's
get
a
both.
Good call.
I love hash browns.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now, I will often there are 2 side orders. There were 3 orders that I could sub in at any time. If I'm down south, biscuits and gravy is a must.
Mm-hmm.
Up north, I don't do it. If the place has good homemade corned beef hash, that's coming in too. And occasionally, I will grab a waffle or a pancake just to get a syrupy taste in my mouth.
All right, so that goes to mine. My order, it kind of hits every little bit of the palate. So first, I'm going to get a chocolate chip waffle. Am I eating that first? No, I'm eating it throughout the meal. I'm getting 2 over medium eggs, a side of toast, bacon, hash browns with cheese, ham, and onions. I think it's smothered, scattered, and chunked, I believe is what that is. And then I'm finishing it off with a crispy glass of Barks root beer.
Barks root beer?
Yep.
In the morning?
I love it for my morning breakfast. If you've never had a Barks root beer with a McDonald's breakfast, especially when you're hungover, you have not lived.
What's yours?
I change it up all the time. Like Cuervo's Rancheros a lot, but
He's the guy that seems like he goes with the special.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually I don't have a distinct like I get this every time. I'll check out the menu, see what looks good.
Scrambled eggs with cheese, hash browns, bacon is standard across the board for me, and then we'll build from there.
I used to go. The guy would order a dozen scrambled eggs every time we would go
That's
to Waffle
crazy.
House. Shout out
For
Brand.
a single person?
Yeah, a
Christ.
dozen scrambled
Ron
eggs.
Swanson energy right there.
Yeah, it
Did
is.
you know that Hulk Hogan eats like 24 or 30 hard-boiled eggs a day?
Ew, I can only imagine what his ass
I don't
smells
really.
like.
I don't choose to believe anything Hulk Hogan says about his diet.
You know what?
He used to
Why?
say because he was on steroids, Steven. He was just saying the diet to cover it up.
This is no disrespect
Right.
to
He would like say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and do this. Meanwhile, he's just shooting.
Oh, this was from Hogan Knows Best though.
Well, no disrespect to the Hulk man himself, but you were way bigger than him when y'all took the picture in the office.
I was.
I mean,
Yes.
Brandon ate him.
Yeah. It was a little. The two.
That's what they say. Don't meet your heroes.
The two wrestlers who have been jarring for me to stand beside are Kane and Hulk Hogan. I'm same height as Kane.
You are?
Very close. Very
Oh
close.
no!
He was in the Barstool office.
He was supposed to be 7 feet though, right?
I know he's built, and Hogan's built is 6'8". He's
not more than
6'3",
I
6'2".
feel like also the years of wrestling have crumpled his spine
Yeah.
to where he's maybe
Man,
6
Kane
foot
being
these days.
6'5" is devastating.
I got it. I got the picture somewhere. Maybe I can find it. I don't know.
Was Hulk built at 6'8"?
Yeah, he was built at 6'8".
What was China's built at?
All right, Kane's probably got me by an inch and a half.
Let me see it.
Okay, but yeah, you're a firm like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
But I mean,
See?
still.
I mean, he's got me. He's got me by like how I have you.
Yeah, and he doesn't. He looks more just like a retired lineman.
Yeah. He's built like a retired offensive lineman.
Yeah.
And he's built at 7 feet. He's like 6'6", maybe. Which is still impressive.
But again,
Jacobs?
Hulk was
Yeah.
just not nearly as much
Did
of a
you see
presence.
the Hulk one?
Yeah, no.
That one was just shocking.
But he's to the point where
He's old. He's
How
shrinking.
old is he? Is he in his
at that age,
70s?
you do start shrinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that, yeah.
And he
The
also-
height difference is. I remember your arm from that picture.
He was doing kind of like the Hulka bend,
Yeah.
hey
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
But regardless,
Bucks fan.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else besides big shout out to DraftKings, the best and only sports book we use here. Just head on over to the Barstool betting group where I will put the parlay in just a second so you can hit the little toggle button and ride with us. Also, shout out to Props.Cash, great visuals, and Ghost Energy, natural, transparent, 200 milligrams of caffeine. To see the full lineup, check out drinkghost.com and find them at Circle K, Jay.
I got an NBA prop parlay.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Four-legger, huh?
Yep, four-legger, and it's boost eligible if you opt in for the NBA
Boost,
every game.
there it is.
Boost promo, 20% boost. So it takes from plus 675 to plus 810. Jalen Brunson over 6.5 assists. Jalen Brunson over 2.5 threes. Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart both 12 plus points.
All right, so go run over there. And as I said, I'm about to put the parlay in now. Also, Tail Chase parlay. Hopefully, we'll have 2 winners back. By the way, didn't mention the top of the show. We hit a parlay on Friday.
Let's go.
So we are hot. We are hot. We've hit quite a few in the last 2 weeks.
Last 6 days, I think we've hit 3 or 4.
Might as well keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Let's go Cubbies. Let's go Celtics. And let's go T-Wolves. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the best and only Quick Picks.
See you guys.